Hey everybody, welcome back to the TheGamerTrials, and today I'm bringing you guys a Minecraft for Kids Genesis 1.20 update video, and I can't believe we are here, man. It's been a while. It has been a minute, but I'm playing Minecraft again. I'm designing for Minecraft again, like always. I have never stopped. But let's get right into the video. If you guys just downloaded Minecraft for Kids, should look like this, right? And if you guys want to get the full experience, I advise you to follow these quick little steps. Go and click the globe here. You should be on English or wherever. Just scroll all the way up until you see Minecraft for Kids in quotes or in parentheses, Minecraftia. You want to click that, and when you click on it, something subtle is going to happen. You have the start button, you have the exit button. Previously was single player, and I believe this was like quit or something, but now they have colors just to make it, you know, fun, whatever. And yep, that's pretty much it. And it'll have a lot of the items renamed to the beta like origin names that they had back in the day, just to, you know, add to the nostalgia. But yeah, this is the showcase here. As you guys can see, right behind me is a cherry grove biome, one of the new biomes here in Minecraft 1.20. And let's just get a quick look of how it looks like. It does look a lot sleeker and better than I anticipated, because when I was doing this, I didn't think I was going to be doing a very good job. I don't think I was going to be doing a good enough job, because doing cherry blossom trees justice just isn't enough in the Minecraft for Kids style. But I ended up pulling it off, and I think it looks cool. Let me do something very quickly here, because it's about to be very dark, and I don't like that. Anyways, so now we're going to be going into the showcase area. It's simple stuff, you know, it's going to be quick. I'm not going to be too slow when I'm doing it, but I'll try my very best. So one of the very first things that you're going to be introduced to in the new update is hanging signs now. So hanging signs can go from the side, it could go from the top just like this. Pretty cool. I do like it myself, but only one drawback is you really can't type as much as you would want to on the smaller ones, but it's fine. It's okay. I do like it. The doors has like a cherry on them, of course. It's gotta have cherries on them for sure. Cherry blossom petals on the floor. Now here's the sapling. I don't know what more I could have done with that, but I think it looks pretty cute, especially when you put it on a pot. It looks very nice. There is more to show off, but this is just the gist of it. I kind of took inspiration from the birch tree like color palette, and I kind of added my own rococo spin to it by adding a pastel pink. So I like that. If you don't know what rococo is, go and Google it for me. If I'm looking right here, is because that's where my second monitor screen is. But anyways, we're done with that. Petals flying, soaring through the sky, looks beautiful. I love it. One of my favorite things. Please go and check out my new series I'm going to be posting very soon. But we're going to be moving into the new edition that's also in the wood family, bamboo. Bamboo has more uses now. So basically, instead of this joint, we get to have this, and then this. It just looks so amazing. Building with it is going to be awesome. I'm gonna have a blast. I'm gonna try to incorporate that with my new series coming up. Hopefully I can find bamboo, or hopefully I can kind of like sneak in bamboo somehow, because you can't have this scenery without bamboo stuff. So we'll get into that in a later video. But as you guys can already see right in front of me, this is the sniffer, the new dinosaur-esque mob that is being introduced into the new update. I believe it's a docile. I don't think it could kill you. We could do like a quick skill check here. My fault. We could do a quick skill check here. Let's see. Will it attack me? No. Oh no, it doesn't attack. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, man. Sorry I punched you. But anyways, the new addition that I personally like the most is the raft, man. It just looks so cool. I wish it had like a mast or like a small little like sail. That would have been pretty cool. But I like it, man. This texture really reminds me of something that you would find in what's it called, SpongeBob, like from like a SpongeBob game or something. I like it a lot. Looks really cool, man. I'm so excited that Bamboo is getting a little bit more love. But we're gonna go straight right into the 2 new plants. I don't know what to call them, plants. But we're gonna take a look at Pitcher Plant first because it's one of the things that I picked up. Let's get bone meal real quick. I'm going a little slow, aren't I? Trying to explain all this. So that's stage 1, this is stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and that's stage 5. The pitcher plant. The pitcher plant. So my idea behind this is having a bubbly, clover-esque type plant. Somebody did mention that when I was posting on The Onion, and they hit it right on the nose, and they ended up liking the design as well. So this is what it is. I went with the most cartoony plant thingy design that I could have come up with. Like there was one that was pointy, there was one that wasn't even as round, but I ended up liking this one. I kind of went with it. Surprisingly, when I was making this, the textures surprisingly lined up like crazy, man. I love it. I love it. It looks great. And my whole idea behind the pitcher pod being not like blue or not like pink in the middle is because I would like to imagine that if I were to harvest this at its most ripest moment, which is right here, the excess that's on the bottom would come off, and then it would have like a pod in the middle, and it wouldn't be pink or purple. It'd be a little bit like brownish, more like toned down color because it's ready to be, you know, sprouted into this. But anyways, that was like pitcher plant lore and explaining to you the reason why it is what it is. So anyways, here we have the torch flower. Its stages is pretty simple. It's just grass, 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 and then flower. I don't really need to kind of explain that, right? But when you play it, I won't spoil it on how it looks like. But you do get more of these by like kind of putting the seeds down on the farmland and then growing it out. So that's pretty cool. Instead of like putting bone meal around the flower itself to get that specific flower back, if you know what I mean when you look for like flowers in the wild. But the next thing that we're going to be taking a look at is shelved books. Shelved books. Yeah. Alright, and the next thing that we're going to be taking a look at is the new chiseled bookshelves. Now, I like this a lot, man. I like to create like lore, and I like to create little backstories and stuff. So when I'm making that, I don't want to put it in the chest, man. Like I don't want this like that. Or like when I have different enchantment books, I can categorize them by the actual element, or by like what category they go into, whether it's a sword, whether it's a pickaxe, etc. So now you can do that, and you can kind of like play around with it. And we'll get into this stuff a little bit later. But like you could do stuff like this, or like this, or have it like on the side. So like when you're not so sure like what thing is, or like what shelf is which one, you could just like always put like a reminder, or like a sign or something, just to let you know, right? But hey, man, this was a pretty cool addition. I like it a lot. This is awesome. This is great stuff. But moving on to the left here, we have the new archaeology side of the Minecraft 1.20 update, and all of these pots are accessible by hitting one of these blocks. Basically, there's suspicious sand and suspicious gravel. If you played the betas, you'd know what it is, but you basically just sift around, and then a giant shard like pops up, or a diamond or an emerald, and then you get one of the shards that are shown right here. Let's say we get like the heart shard, right? And then like this one, and then this one, and then this one. And we take it over here to a crafting bench, and we do this formation. Whoops. You get a decorative pot that has different sides. Or if you're like me and you have like OCD and ADHD, you want all 4 on each side. But here they are. It looks really cool, and especially when you're trying to like design or like make a building that has a certain aesthetic to it, you can have this. So I like that a lot. This was a really cool addition. All these were made strictly off of like the little image that Mojang gave me, but some of them I kind of went crazy with. This one is supposed to be the creeper one, and I didn't know last minute, so I just kind of kept it. And then when I moved on to like the skull one, I was like, that's a little repetitive, but hey man, it's whatever. And some of these I really didn't get, really, like the mourner one, I didn't really understand what that one was, but I kind of like thought back to like my archaeology brain and my like historic brain. I like Egypt, and I like pyramids and all that stuff, so I immediately went to the the rebirth symbol, right, for you archaeology nerds. Don't quote me on that though. It has to do something with the afterlife. Yeah, the afterlife. But anyways, I almost skipped out on this guy. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. We have. Oh, thanks for perching down. Oh, you trying to get some wind? I see. But this is our friend Cammy, right? Camel. We have the new Camel available in the new 1.20 update. It is what it is. I just gave him a simple design. What more can you do with the camel? Maybe add, little hairs here and there, but this is Minecraft for kids and everything's kind of flat. But yeah, here he is. I'll let him run around. He knew exactly what was going on. You want to leave, my boy? No? Okay, we'll move it forward, man. So in the new update, some GUIs were kind of like mixed around, right? It was up to the point where I had to intervene and fix it, right? So one of those was in 1.19.4, a long time ago. Sorry guys, it was like a year ago. I didn't even fix it. Up until now, I added the functional blocks tab, so now everything's just asymmetrical the way it was supposed to be. And then moving forward, the GUI for the smithing table has been changed drastically. So now we have changing smithing tablets, we have changing like elements that you could put into, and then now we have space for like the armor exhibit thingy. And quickly to add on to the skulk update, we got like a small little skulk update, which is the crystallized skulk. Basically the sensors are like, I think redstone activated or something like, I don't know, I'm not a redstone guy, but here they are. It looks cool, man. I liked it. I went a little overboard, made it a little too tall, and I had to shrink it down. But now for one of the most coolest things I had to do ever. Why is this up, like down, like that? One of the coolest things I ever had to do in my career of designing for Minecraft for kids was trims. This was super technical and super just annoying, just a little bit, because if you have a specific palette of colors and that specific color isn't there, it's gonna show up as white or like black, and it just didn't work out sometimes. So like you have a specific palette to color in for the trim itself. It's a whole explanation that I don't even want to get into myself, but this is the end result. And I don't know the names, but I'm gonna point out the top 3 that I like personally, even though I made it. Number 3 has to go to like the cloud one. I immediately thought of the what's it called? The Akatsuki from Naruto. And the reason why is because when I think of host, I think of what's it called? The Orochimaru. So I was like, let me do Akatsuki, and then somehow this came up. So I like that one. I don't know why I had to pause there and think about it. Number 2 goes to, hold up, this one. I love this one, man. This one's pretty cool. This is the wild armor trim, and I went with a more nature like approach to it. So when I saw wild, I immediately thought either leopard print or like something that had to do with the actual place that you get the templates at, which is a temple, a jungle temple. So I was like, okay, so there's a lot of vines, etc. So I thought of a jungle theme for this one, and I like it a lot. Pretty cool. And then honorable mention to this one, just because it has a huge eye in the middle. And honorable mention to this one because it has a nice flame in the middle. So you can imagine you could do some cool things with this one. Have like a redstone like trim in the middle, and then everything just black outlined. Awesome ideas here. And now for number 1, I went crazy with this one. This one is the Silence Armor Trim set, and it looks really creepy and like just like spiky, but then when you go to the back, it's even scarier because you have a skull and then like wings. It's awesome. you look like a straight bat, man, quite literally. And yeah, this is pretty much all that 1.20 pretty much has to offer, I believe. And I just want to like point out that all of the trims have their own like template tablet thingy. I immediately thought like, okay, so some of these are gonna be in temples, some of these are gonna be like somewhere in a structure. So usually ancient tablets or some like sort of information that you find in video games and stuff. So that's what I went with, and it looks pretty cool. I like it a lot, man. This update was crazy. I actually spent the whole 1.20 development time doing all of this and trying to get it right and trying to get it like perfect, because a lot of these were different approaches to, you know, texture creating, especially with the trims here. And a lot of these were a lot easier, but what took up most of my time was the trims, man. It was very difficult. And also I like to procrastinate, so it is what it is, man. That's pretty much it, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is the 1.20 update. This is everything that's in my Minecraft 1.20 and also Minecraft for Kids. I don't know why I was stuttering there. I usually am pretty good with my sign-offs, but anyways, who cares, guys? Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which has to do with this tree right here, or these wood types, and also something that has to do with a specific challenge that I always like to do. But I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to do all that good stuff, and just keep gaming, my friends.